Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow viewers. I'm greeting you at this moment. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm so much doing well as well as you are. I've come to share with you a message. And I believe you will not keep it alone. You will share to others. Anytime I make a message, do me a favor by sharing to other fellow friends. So they will also subscribe to my channel. So whenever I have a message, they will also get it automatically. Don't keep the message to yourself alone. Hear me again, please. Don't keep the message to yourself alone, okay? Nice. Every day we hear stories upon stories upon stories upon stories in this globe. Brothers and sisters, every day we hear stories upon stories upon stories. But the question is, as a YouTuber, which one will you narrate? Which one will you choose? Which one will you associate to bring out as your message? At this time, I want to share with you about what has been going on recently, about the European Summit. At the very this week, I'm telling you, between 19th to 21st of May, there has been a summit in Belgium, European Union Summit. And some African leaders were part of this summit. Example, Nana Akuffo Danko, our president of Ghana. And he wants to move Ghana beyond aid. Our president, Nana Akuffo Danko, wants to move Ghana beyond aid. But he joined this summit nonetheless because of to borrow an average amount of $170 million as a borrow, not as a exchange of marketing, no, as a borrow. And for the past decades, many African countries have lent money from China, from International Monetary Fund, from the United Nations, from the African Union Bank, and many African countries are owing a lot of debts. But particularly what I'm talking about right now is moving Ghana beyond aid. The president, our president, who said he wants to move Ghana beyond aid. What does it mean by moving Ghana beyond aid? Let me use the Palestinian for example. Palestinian and Israel recently, their conflict 11 days conflict before they make a ceasefire. Now, many countries are going to supply an aid to Palestinian. The aid will come, money will come there, food will come there, and many other needed things will come to Palestinian, likewise Israel, brothers and sisters. So moving Ghana beyond aid, it means we are not interested even in borrowing money. Because if you have treasures in Ghana, like gold, diamond, cocoa, bauxite, manganese, aluminium, fishing, oil, diamond, so on and so on, and we want to move Ghana beyond it is possible. We can make it. There are so many workers, people who are ready to work. But the mismanagement of African leaders, they lack management. Brothers and sisters, African leaders, they lack management. We are calling on the white people, the Europeans, the Americans to come and colonize Africa once again. Dear European leaders, please, why don't you come and colonize Africa once again? I know this time it is not going to be like the way they treated our forefathers. They hung them with chains to Latin America or to United States of America, Jamaica and all those ones. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be equal rights. We are going to share things in common. But we will prefer, I will prefer white people take over the powers all over Africa. Because for moving Ghana beyond aid is not going back to borrow money in another country. It is very painful. I'm also an African, and Nana Akuffo Danko is our president. It's my motherland. It's my motherland. So Nana Akuffo is my president as well. So if a president, you want to move Ghana beyond aid, if things are not working out, please, you have to recruit the students. Recruit the students. So they will not only be studied, but they will be also working as part of practicals. By that, you'll be using them to be developing the nation as well. And the people in the village, create something for them. Some people, many have, I would say even 40% of Ghanaians are illiterate. I am sorry to say 40 or 50% of Ghanaians are illiterate. If you remove the big cities like Accra, Kumasi, Tema Takoradi, Sekindi Takoradi, Obuasi, Tamale, Ewa, Boku, and all those ones, the rest, middle classes, villages and towns, many are illiterate. It is up to the government to recruit these people. I am not saying recruit them as soldiers, but bring a type of management that will suit the people so that they will get interest to work. Let me give you one example in Germany here. Germany, if government want to create some jobs for people, you know what they do? They make adverts through the radio. They make advert in the train station. You see the advert on the bus station. Radios will be talking about it. And you see it on internet. You see it almost everywhere. So now, when it comes to people who are not educated, ask me, how are they going to do it? How are these people going to know it? How are they going to know it? They are going to know all these things through the social. Through the social armed. In Ghana, we don't have some things like that, like social arm. All these things were created by the Catholic people. We don't have some things like social arm. But in Germany here, if you are illiterate, you don't know anything, social arm would help you themselves. they will recruit you to make a job, to get a job. So moving Ghana beyond 8, please, Mr. President, you have to manage the country. You have to use the people. I don't say use them as anyhow, but try to recreate something for the people. Nonetheless, tax issue also, many people running away from tax. Many people are running away from tax payment. You need to stand on your feet. Make sure every average Ghanaian will pay tax. In which way? Every average Ghanaian will have an account. Will have a bank account like this. We'll have a bank account, okay? We have a bank account like this. You register it with his name, and every month, if he's working by a company, every month tax will be collecting through this area. Not only that, all the people who are self-employed, you let them know how much they are going to pay every month. If they tell you how much he or she gain at the end of the month, this is how he's going to pay at the end of the month. Every month you'll be finance armed will be controlling such kind of things, not by paper. By paper, if somebody pay tax, you give him receipt. No, through banking system. This is how Ghana is also going to develop by tax. Every country in Europe is being developed through tax. Most especially tax payment. Apart from that, also they reproduce. They produce and produce and produce. They export to many countries all over the world. German produce a lot of things. They export to many countries. They still import things as well. German also, they do give and take. They also import things as well. Like foodstuffs, they also import, for example, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, India, and so on and so on. This is how Ghana can also move beyond aid. But Mr. African leaders, if every day you people are borrowing money, you are making the Ghanaians so sad. I am so sad to hear this story. So it means moving Ghana beyond aid, to me, it doesn't seem an action thought. It's just a word of to glorify the public. To glorify the public, or that to please the public. It is not a thought of action. It's just a thought of being glorified. Moving Ghana beyond aid. Why should you go once again to borrow money? Recently, a month or two ago, you told Switzerland they are no longer going to export cocoa to Switzerland anymore. But you still come to their aid. You still come to their aid. Oh my God. Remember, a rich man is a rich man. No matter how poor man you want to upgrade yourself, you cannot pass that rich man. Unless you and him come to the same level, brothers and sisters. Unless you and him get to the same level. But if you and him are not the same level, you are under him, you want to upgrade him, it's a lie. It's a lie. Today you come back to take aid from them. The money you borrow is like aid. It's like aid fund. So that's Ghana, moving Ghana beyond aid. To me, I doesn't respect that message anymore. he should change his mind. Mr. President, change your mind. And the cocoa, export it back to Switzerland, people. Export it back to Europeans, please. Otherwise, you'll be under their aid at any time. At all times, by all means, at any time. So, brothers, if you are watching me, I'm John K. If today is your first time watching my YouTube channel, please subscribe. So anytime I have a message, you get it automatically. God bless you. Before I conclude my message, moving Ghana beyond aid, I see it as a thought, not as an action. All African leaders are always using the mindset of the people. When I come to power, I will do this, I will do that, I will do this, I will do that, I will do this, I will do that. But at the end of the day, the people will continue suffering. And those who get power, they and their families are enjoying. Brothers and sisters, if you are watching me, don't blame yourself why you were born into Africa. Be proud for that one, for that matter. Be proud as an African. But don't blame your what do you call it? Your parents, why they are poor, why you came to meet suffering like that. It is the leadership of the continent. All African leaders, they don't know how to manage things. I'm sorry to say that is the fact. All African leaders, they don't know how to manage things. I've been in Europe and I see how the leaders, they are doing. Any leader, when you try to go against financial issues, they will impeach you. They will impeach you. When you found guilty, you go to jail according to the law. How many African leaders have they treated them like that? Everyone is afraid. Brothers and sisters, everyone is afraid. So Ghanaians who are watching me, please, whatever you are doing, I will advise you, please keep on doing it. Because when we focus on our leaders in the parliament, there's no hope. There's no hope. There's no hope. There is no hope. The best man I will ever say who was giving hope for Ghana as well as Africa is Kwame Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah, the best man who was aiming to grant or give big hope for Ghana and Africa was Kwame Nkrumah. Since that time, we never achieved anyone like that again. We've never seen anyone again like Kwame Nkrumah. Maybe Gaddafi was on the process like Kwame Nkrumah also, but he's gone. They fight him, and now he's gone. So who again is going to make Africa better? I'm sorry to say, moving Ghana beyond aid is just a squash word. It's not an action word. Thank you so much. Brothers, do help me to share till it reach Mr. President and Danko. We are not insulting anybody. But Mr. President, when you hear it, moving Ghana beyond aid, everybody is watching you. Those who voted for you, those who did not vote for you, everybody open his eye watching you. And the nation belongs to all of us. Does not belong to the president and his family. So moving Ghana beyond aid will be a blessing to every Ghanaian. Will be a blessing to surrounding Ghanaians. Will be a blessing to neighboring Ghanaian, neighboring countries as well. But if you can't move Ghana beyond aid, please, let's bow down. Let's humble for the leaders of European and American leaders. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for answering. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sharing the message. John K. Bye.
It all belongs to you. Nike